Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Man Views here. We back with another video, man. We back with another banger. We back to open the mind. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Listen, it is currently 4:35 a.m. We on that grind. We getting back to it, y'all. Let's get it. Today we gonna be talking about. It's this video I saw on YouTube. It was it seemed pretty interesting. It was talking about people really don't care. It's only about 5 minutes. We're gonna react to it and then we're gonna break it down. It's gonna be a quick little vid, but yeah, people don't really care. Like people we give people too much energy that don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? We give people energy that don't deserve it. We give things energy that don't deserve it. If you fall in a library, people are gonna notice. They're gonna laugh maybe for 30 seconds, and in 2 hours they're going to forget about that whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into the reaction, and then and we're gonna break it down.
Psychology says one of adulthood's hardest truths is this: most people are too busy living their own lives to really care about yours. Not your struggles, not your wins, not the little things that keep you up at night. It's not that life gets sadder, it's that everything suddenly becomes clearer. The spotlight you've been imagining? It's mostly empty. Here are 5 psychological reasons why realizing no one cares can actually change the way you live. 1. Everyone is the main character of their own mind. Psychology explains this through something called the egocentric bias. Every person experiences life from their own perspective, meaning their problems, fears, and goals naturally feel more important than anything.
I don't mean to pause that. I'm gonna try to pause it as least as I can, and it's 5 minutes. But that is true. Everybody sees it in a different perspective. Somebody could be, he lives with his parents. He's door dashing a lot. From his perspective, is he doesn't know how to cook. So he's gonna be like, all right, I'd rather just spend the money on learn how to, instead of spending the money learn how to cook. You know, I might mess up a few meals. I might mess up a lot of meals. I might end up wasting money. I'm just gonna DoorDash. I'm gonna just, you know, order some food. And then from your perspective, you're like, bro, you can take that same money, take some cooking lessons, or don't even spend the money on cooking lessons. Go on YouTube, buy some food, learn how to cook. You're gonna fail, right? You're gonna burn some food. It's not gonna taste the best at first, but at least you're learning a skill. You guys have 2 different perspectives on the same situation. So it really doesn't matter what people think. Obviously, you want to take advice from people that you trust and people that you know have a lot of knowledge and more knowledge than you. But at the end of the day, it's like, bro, you could be in the same situation. 2 people could be in the same situation and look at it totally different. That's what I was basically trying to say.
Anything else. While you may spend hours thinking about how others see you, they are usually doing the exact same, worrying about themselves. Think about 2 a.m. when you can't sleep and replay every embarrassing moment, every mistake, every awkward thing you said or did. Who else is thinking about that? Nobody. Your life may feel like a performance, but everyone else is wrapped up in their own thoughts, wondering if they looked stupid in that meeting, or if they sent the wrong message, or what they forgot to do today. You're the only one noticing every misstep. 2. The spotlight effect makes you feel observed. Humans tend to overestimate how much others notice our actions. Psychologists call this the spotlight effect, the belief that your mistakes, appearance, or awkward moments are being closely observed. In reality, most people forget those moments quickly because they are preoccupied with their own experiences. What feels huge to you is often barely registered by others. Think about last week when you shared something important, maybe a success, maybe a problem. How many people actually followed up? Probably none. It's not cruelty or indifference. It's just life. Everyone is managing their own pressures. That awkward joke you thought everyone remembered? Forgotten. That small victory you were proud of? No one noticed. Once you internalize this, you stop freezing up, overthinking, and obsessing about what others think. 3. Emotional capacity is limited. People may care about you, but they don't always have the emotional bandwidth to show it consistently. Stress at work, family responsibilities, and personal struggles consume all their mental energy. This means silence or lack of attention is often not rejection, it's emotional overload. Everyone is carrying something invisible, and their capacity to focus on others comes and goes. Your best friend forgot your birthday. Your family asks the same questions repeatedly, as if they never really listened the first time. People at work smile at you, then forget you exist 5 seconds later. It's exhausting realizing this, but here's the key. It frees you from taking things personally. You stop over-investing your emotional energy into people who simply can't give it consistently. 4. Validation dependency fades with maturity. As people grow older, they slowly realize that waiting for constant reassurance always leads to disappointment. External validation is unpredictable because it depends on other people's moods, priorities, and awareness. Psychologically, this realization nudges individuals toward internal validation, learning to measure their worth based on personal standards rather than outside approval. You pour your heart into a message, and all you get back is okay, cool, or nothing at all. That sting hits because you assumed someone cared. Over time, you notice a pattern. The more you rely on others for approval, the more your happiness depends on unpredictable circumstances. Once you start validating yourself, celebrating your wins privately, acknowledging your effort honestly, your confidence grows and your life feels more in your control. 5. Freedom begins when expectations drop. The biggest shift happens when you stop assuming that people are constantly evaluating you. Fear loses its grip. You become more willing to try new things, make mistakes, and express yourself honestly. Without the pressure of imagined judgment, decision-making becomes easier and confidence grows naturally.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we got the gist of that. Great video right there. There's a few things I want to touch on, but the main thing really was the third one.
Think about that.
It was the third one. Let me get it pulled up for y'all right quick.
Project you've been over-investing your emotional energy into people who simply can't give it consistently.
Not taking things personal. Yeah. Boom. And, this is something that, I'm still working on. I feel like we all still work on things, but this is definitely something I'm still working on. Not taking things personally. I think I've gotten way better, but I still want to work on it. Even when it comes to people that you care about or people that are close to you, people that love you, your family members, close friends, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your wife, or your husband, if somebody is really, really close to you, you tend to take those things more personal than you would on a random person on the street. Why is that? Why do you think that is? Because I don't want to say we put them on a pedestal, but we look at them as like, okay, these are out of 8 billion people in the world, these 10, 15, 20, 25 people, they care for me, they love me, you know what I'm saying? And I care for them and I love them. So why would you say something that will hurt me, right? We gotta stop taking that. We gotta stop taking that personal, because sometimes people say things, and there may be people close to you that will hurt you, but most of the time people are saying things to help you. If you have a good supporting group around you, they're saying things to help you out. They're saying things to guide you in your journey and things like that. So taking it personal is only hurting you in the long run, because you're taking it personal, right? You're taking that advice personal. You're taking that statement personal, right? You're taking it the wrong way, and now what you're doing is you're cutting off that water supply, right? You're breaking the pipe that connects the clean water to your house, and eventually you're gonna break all the clean water pipes, and then your house is not gonna have clean water, and now you're just sitting in filth. Another one that a good one that the video talked about was seeking external validation. Like the person said, when you send that text, you're really excited and all you get is okay. We've all been there, especially my young man. You send a girl your first paragraph, you know what I'm saying? You cook it up at like 2 a.m. I love you so much. And, she wakes up and she'd be like, oh my God, thank you. Nothing else. Just, oh my God, thank you. Now we look at that paragraph and we're like, oh wow, it should have been better. Or you just start talking down on yourself when they clearly aren't ready to accept the love. They clearly aren't ready to accept the care and the love you want to give to them. Don't take why you see. So basically what you're saying is you're giving them the power over how you feel. If you sent that paragraph, you sent the same exact paragraph, and a girl says, oh my God, thank you so much, I love you so much, and she sends another paragraph back, you're now validating your paragraph that you sent to her because she reciprocated that energy. Even if they don't reciprocate that energy, you still got it off your chest. It's like expressing yourself, right? Even it, or it's like forgiving someone. Even if you forgive but you don't forget, right? You don't have to keep talking to them. But even if you forget, even if you forgive them, it's not about them, it's about you. See, a lot of people think forgiveness is about, oh, you gotta be you sucking up, or what I'm saying, you being lame because you forgiving somebody that hurt you or did something wrong to you. No. You're not forgiving them to make them feel better. You're not forgiving them because of them. You're forgiving them because of you. Because you still have it on your chest. If you get cheated on, the person that cheated on you is not I almost 99.9% guarantee the person that cheated on you is not sitting up, laying in the bed at 4 a.m. thinking, crying, listening to Marvin Gaye. That's you. They're obviously gonna think about it, and if they have some remnants of a soul, they're gonna feel a little bad and be like, dang, I shouldn't have done that. But you're going to be the one that's hurt. You're going to be the one that's crying. You're going to be the one that's heartbroken because you allowed them to break your heart. But that's a different story. But anyways, you're going to be the one going through that. So by forgiving them, you're forgiving yourself first. And you're forgiving them to have yourself heal. You're not forgiving them to be like, oh, it's okay, you cheated on me. Come on, let's get back together. No. So stop seeking that external validation. Another one was feeling like everybody's watching you. Bro, when you walk into Walmart, the person the little security person, they're watching you. It might be a few people looking at you. Other than that, they don't care, bro. They don't care. Because on a real note, if we really want to get deep into it, we're living with NPCs. We're not living with real people. So they're not programmed to really care. They're not really programmed to observe like that. But another thing is like, it doesn't matter. Like, bro, you can go into Walmart right now, scream, I love ice cream, and everybody gonna look around, and then they're gonna go back to shopping. You can go into the mall right now and just get on the floor and just sit there. Everybody gonna look and be like, it might be a few people be like, yo, you okay? But other than that, they're gonna look and keep walking with their shopping bags. So it's honestly similar to giving people validation. So you're living with this fear. That's what they talked about. You're living with this fear that, oh my God, what if I get judged? This is not a third. That you're literally subconsciously and unconsciously blocking your blessings. You're blocking new experiences, right? You're man, you know how many times I be out and I trip, I drop something and I be like, oh my God, and I catch myself, I be like, oh my God, bro, I look goofy. And then I'm like, bro, who cares? I dropped my phone, or I dropped my keys. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? Nobody around me. Any of those times that I dropped something in when I'm out, or I fell or tripped or ran into something, not one time has somebody looked at me and be like, oh my God, look at this goofy, look at him. Not one time. So why should I care? Why should I give them the power? Why should I give them power over my soul, my body, my temple? So now they can get an emotional response out of me. They can get an angry response out of me. They can make me feel insecure. They can make me feel doubtful. They can make me feel scared, fearful. No. You're blocking your blessings, bro. Go try new hobbies. I remember when I first started drawing, I was a little nervous to post it on my social media because I'm like, dang, what if somebody, other people be like, oh, your stuff trash. But then I'm like, who cares? And I just post it when I want to post it. YouTube, I still do YouTube. When people find my YouTube videos, I'll be like, yeah, I do YouTube. I know what's out there. I know what type of content that I post, and I never get embarrassed. I never, at first I was a little like, especially with my family members and stuff like that. But now I'm just like, yeah, that's just what it is. I was at my football game and one of my teammates came up to me, and he was like, cause y'all know I do, like, y'all know me. If y'all know me, I know I got action figures. I collect action figures. I collect comics. I'm a nerd, bro. I collect music. Got Jimi Hendrix. I collect stuff. But I have an action figure page. I know this, and he came up to me before the game and he was like, "So when's your next action figure review?" And I had to pause and I had to look like, well, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Oh snap! I do got a TikTok." Like, and I could have easily, somebody that seeks validation or is so worried about what people think about them, I could have easily been like, "Oh no, bro, like, nah." I could have been like, "No, I could have made so many excuses to excuse what I'm doing." But he came up to me with love, like he was really interested. And then when we started talking, he was like, "Yeah, I'm a huge Marvel fan. I'm into that." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, I'm into that." And then we started talking about Marvel movies and comics and stuff like that. You never know what people are into, or you never know if people like the same things as you, have similar interests. If you're just living in fear, you're living in doubt, you're living in insecurities, right? You work in a job, you a cashier. Just have conversations with people, bro. That's what I'm been doing that. I was at the store yesterday getting stuff for my my food event, and I was just talking to the cashier. How was your day? Doing all right. It's something simple, right? You can have deep conversations with people. It happen naturally. But bro, the best way to get out of your own head is just to talk to people, bro. Just talk to people, and eventually you get out of that shell. I know a lot of people. I've met a lot of people that are shy people, and nervous people, and you might be that. I wouldn't say shy and nervous is two different things. But being nervous is normal. Being shy is normal. But I've met people like that, and it's been instances where it's like you're blocking your blessings because you want to be too shy. Go talk to that person, right? Dang, I really want to see what they talking about. And I catch myself too. I do that too. I be like, dang, I don't know. And I just black out and be like, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna talk to them. Because who cares? If they say no, they say no. If they say yes, they say yes. I should not feel differently with the response. If I go up to somebody and be like, hey, you want to be in my YouTube video? I'm doing a public interview. And they be like, nah, not today. Okay, have a good day. I go up to the next person, hey, you want to be in my public interview? Hell yeah, I'll be down. All right, let's do it. You see how I just kept the same composure? And that's going to be the next video, talking about composure, bro. And I have a lot of examples. I'm looking at them right now on my YouTube. I have a lot of examples of being composed, having composure, and controlling the crowd and things like that. We're gonna start getting deep. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting in my bag. So I haven't been uploading because I'm really studying and really locking in to see what I want to do. But yeah, at the end of the day, bro, who cares what people think? Because at the end of the day, you come to this earth by yourself, you're leaving by yourself. So who cares what people think? Go up to that person, say you like their outfit. If they don't respond, who cares? You got it off your chest. The same thing when I said just forgiving people. It's not more so forgiving them. You're forgiving them for you. If you say, oh my God, I like your shoes you got, and they be like, oh, they brush you off, who cares? You could be like, he in his own way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you gotta be a Buddhist monk, but what I'm saying is, you could call him a clown. He a clown for that. But hey, you say you like the shoes. You want to get it off your chest? Get it off your chest, bro. Nobody's stopping you. The only person that's stopping you, the only person that can stop you is you. The only person that can get in your way is you at the end of the day. You could blame it on your parents. You could blame it on your environment. You could blame it on your circumstances. You could blame it on, the culture that you grew up in. At the end of the day, you control your destiny, right? It's like a football team that is getting closer to the playoffs, and you know how they be like, oh, this team controls their destiny. Yeah. So if you lose and you don't make the playoffs, that's your fault because you controlled your destiny. You didn't need nobody else to lose. You didn't need nobody else to win. All you had to do was win, and you didn't, and you failed. And that's okay. You learn it. You get back up, and you retry. But yeah, I want to do that. Definitely gonna be doing more little reaction videos like that. The title of the video, again, if you guys want to check it out, it is once you realize nobody cares, you win. Yeah, once you realize nobody cares, once you realize people don't really care that much, there's gonna be haters out there. I'm not saying that, but once you realize that at the end of the day, do what you want to do, live your life, try new things, experience new things, go be great, At the end of the day, you're gonna have haters, you're gonna have doubters, you're gonna have non-believers, but who cares? Because you're gonna have people that believe in you. You're gonna have people that care about you. You're gonna have people that know you can do it. And at the end of the day, they can know all that, but if you don't know it, who cares? So you see how you know what I'm saying? You see how it's the same outcome because it's all up to you. You can have people that believe in you and you still fail. You can have people that don't believe in you and still fail. You can have people that believe in you and win. You can have people that don't believe in you around you and you still win. So at the end of the day, it don't matter. Keep the people that's close to you, that care about you, that, you know, that pour into you, that are a positive light around you. Keep them around. But for the people that don't care, or for the people that are you know, hateful or negative energy, who cares? Push them aside, whatever, and get out your way. Post that video. Go out there and try that new thing. Try that new hobby. You know what I'm saying? Travel. Get on the plane. You know what I'm saying? Who cares? At the end of the day, who cares? Because nobody cares. At the end of the day, when it's time for them to go to bed, they're not thinking about you when you accidentally dropped the vitamins in aisle 21J, and they was looking at you, and now you're overthinking. Oh my God, I'm not going out for the next 5 days. Nah, forget that, bro. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Pray you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, hit that like button. If you guys didn't, you can hit the dislike button. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what I need to get better at. You feel what I'm saying? I pray you guys all have a great day. God bless you all. Allah bless you all. Stay disciplined or you will be disciplined. Until next time, until we open the mind once again, and me reviews is out.
Nigga know he ain't got no paper. Like, why even go to the mall? Yeah, nigga be stacking his paper. Now all of a sudden I'm tall. I get racks every motherfucking season, my nigga. That's why I drip in the fall.